Hey guys, how are you? I haven't seen you in like what seems like ages. So I thought I'd just do a little chatty video on this channel because I don't really do that to you very often. So I thought it'd be quite nice to sort of let you know what's been going on in my life recently, because it hasn't been really all up in the sky and I don't know what I'm talking about. That doesn't make sense whatsoever, does it? No. What I mean is my life hasn't been completely straight and like, okay, I'm going to start this again because this makes no sense whatsoever. What I'm trying to say is my life has been really annoying in the past few days, and I'm going to tell you why. Right, so, I think it was about 2 days ago now, I went to the dentist with my family, as you do, you know. Yeah, it's all fine, my teeth are alright, I sat down in the chair. So, we've got this new dentist, and he is this just man who had hair coming out of his, like, t-shirt from his hairy chest, and I thought, that's not very nice to see. So that was the first impression that I got of him, and then so he sat me back in the chair and looked in my mouth at my teeth, obviously, and he said, yeah, your teeth are fine, sort of thing. I said, yeah, I probably need to brush them a bit more because sometimes I forget, which is really bad, and I need to do that more. He said, yeah, no, actually it looks like they're fine. So you've just got a little bit of tartar on the bottom teeth. I'm just going to take that off for you, if that's alright. And I said, yeah, that's fine. Presuming that he was going to use the sucky thing and the water which they put in your mouth and do all that with. And that's normally fine. No, he didn't do that at all. It makes me cringe thinking about it. He got this metal thing, like this metal stick, and I'm not kidding, it's like a scalpel or something. No tube for sucking out stuff and spit and like putting water in to wash it all around or anything. No, just a scalpel on its own. Open my mouth and starts like sort of hacking at my teeth. Whoa, what are you doing? It literally just, it didn't really hurt. Well, actually, the first sort of scrape he took really made me jump, and I was like, oh. And he's like, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hurt you. And I was like, no, that's fine. And then he just carried on for like what seemed like ever, and it just felt horrible. And can you imagine actually just having your teeth scraped with like a metal scalpel, and it feels like your teeth are like, he's like chipping bits of your teeth off. Oh my god, flipping psycho dentist. Right, so the other thing which happened in my life recently is really quite embarrassing actually. Now, I'm not sure if you know, but in 12 days, oh actually no, it's 11 days now. In 11 days time, I'm going to be having my birthday and I'm going to be 17 years old. Old enough to drive a car. So that's a pretty significant age, like, in your life. Right, so yesterday I went into town with my friends. We went to Pizza Hut for, like, dinner. We didn't have lunch at school. We went straight after school, had Pizza Hut for sort of, like, lunch/dinner thing. And, yeah, that's all good and everything. So we went and looked around a few shops afterwards. I went to Paper Chase, got like a couple of folders for sixth form and stuff, which I will show you in another video actually while I'm talking about that. I'm going to do a sort of back to school typey video thing, and I'll give you what I got in my GCSE results in that as well, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, off of that tangent. So yeah, we went shopping for a bit, then we decided to go to HMV. So I looked around, I picked up an Xbox Live Gold membership 3-month one, because I didn't want to pay for the 12-month one quite yet, because you can get that cheaper elsewhere, but I just wanted like something, I just need 3 months, that's fine. So that was $14.99, so I picked that up. My friend Ella, who is actually 14, she's nearly 15, she picked up this 15 film. I think it was, what was it? Was it The Change Up? I think it could have been The Change Up, or I don't know. Yeah, it was something. Anyway, it was a 15, and she asked, "Oh, can you buy this for me?" sort of thing. I was like, "Yeah, that's fine." And then Reese, who's also my friend, who is 15, he wanted to buy a poster or something, and yeah, so it was all fine. And also, I picked up a Mockingjay pin, a Hunger Games Mockingjay pin, because I've wanted one of them for ages, and it's like a real size one, and that was £7, so I picked that up, and I thought, yeah, that would be pretty cool. Right, so we were just sort of near the tills, and there was no one at the tills, like, no customers, there was just, like, people standing behind the tills. So we were fairly near sort of discussing, like, Ella was like giving me money, she's like, alright, you take the money, and we were working out who owes who and like who's going to pay me money to buy her the DVD and stuff. And so she gave me her money to buy the DVD for her, but this guy who was standing behind the till obviously heard us, or like, well, he saw us talking and obviously sussed it out that one of us was over 15 and was going to try and buy a DVD for someone else. So I got to the till and I put down the DVD, which was a 15, my Xbox Live membership thing, and my Mockingjay pin. So the first thing he said was, oh yeah, do you have my ID, mate? I'm just like, I'm like 12 days from being 17, like, what it's a 15, why do you want ID? Oh yeah, if you've come in as a group with your friends, if you want to buy this, you're going to have to all give me ID. I'm like, but I'm the one at the till buying this film, and I'm 12 days from being 17. What? What? Do I look like I'm 14? Seriously? That's just ridiculous. I was so annoyed. So it turned out we couldn't buy the film, which was a 15, which is so embarrassing because I'm nearly 17 and I couldn't buy a 15 in a flipping shop. I was so annoyed. Anyway, so it got worse. He put that behind the counter because we couldn't buy that, and then he started looking for this Xbox Live membership thing. You looked in like this cabinet where they keep them all. Oh, sorry, I can't find it, mate. I'm just going to go and look for it up in the storage room. I'm like, okay, fine. And literally, I'm not joking, they were looking for about 10 minutes. They came back, they're looking all behind the counter and everything, and they're like, in the end, they said, sorry, mate, we don't have it. They had, God knows how many, displayed on the like shelves where they were displaying them, and they didn't even have it, and they wasted about 10 minutes of my time. And so the only thing that I actually came out of HMV with was this Mockingjay pin, and Reese bought his poster, and I couldn't buy a DVD for Ella. So, apparently I look 14. No. I'm 12 days from being 17 years old. I can drive a car soon. So angry. So, we were rushing because that 10 minutes that we wasted at HMV, actually we were about to go to the cinema to watch The Watch. So, we made our way over to the cinema and got in queue and stuff, and The Watch is a 15. So, thought, oh, we just got like arse in HMV, oh, they're just being idiots sort of thing, we'll get into The Watch easily, it's fine. None of us had any ID on us again, obviously, because we didn't use it in HMV. And the guy at the till said, sorry guys, I'm going to need ID from you if you want to buy these, because I'm afraid my colleague won't let you in. Now, I just presumed he'd be talking to Reese and Ella, who actually look quite young. But no, he said, I'm sorry, but my colleague isn't going to let any of you lot in, because you don't look 15, none of you. And I just stood there in silence and couldn't believe that this had just happened. Literally 10 minutes after it just happened in HMV, I was being called 14 years old again. I got ID'd twice in one day for 15s. That is ridiculous and shameful. I'm going to have to start wearing different clothes or something, because that's just ridiculous. So I thought, right, okay, if I look so young, I'm going to pay child's fare for the bus back home, because if you're above 16, you have to pay adult's fare. So obviously, if I don't look 16 that day, I'm going to pay child fare to get home. So we got on the bus a little while later after not being able to go to the cinema. My friend went in front of me, Reese did, and he said, yeah, half single back to wherever we were going. And then I went and said, yep, half single back to the same place. And he goes, what? You're under 16? I'm like, oh, for God's sake. So now I don't look under 16, apparently, so the bus driver's getting funny with me. I'm just like, no, I've just started year 11. I'm 16 the 19th. Yeah. So that obviously just looked ridiculous. So, but anyway, he let me on, and because my friends all bought halves and they look half like under 16, then I got on for half fare. But what an ageist day! I got ID'd twice for 15s, and the bus driver then thought he wouldn't give me a half. Ridiculous. So that's the end of my rather embarrassing week story thing. I hope you enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you liked it, comment below if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to be doing some more videos on my main channel soon, so make sure to check that out around here somewhere. And I will see you very, very soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon. Goodbye.
Let's break away from what we know. Just say the word, just say go.